How are you doing today? Do you feel like doing a mystery box challenge with me today? Let's see what Courtney sent me. Come on in. So it's that time again. I feel like these mystery boxes creep up on me faster and faster each time we have these challenges. This month, Courtney is who sent me my box. I sent my box to Kristen K, so you want to head on over to her channel after this video to see what I sent her and what she does with it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous to see what Courtney sent me. Was she nice, or did she really want to challenge me with this box? I guess we'll see, so let's open this and see what she has in store for me. Here we have a note card, and with the note card appears to be one of my favorite candies, Werther's Originals, and oh my word, Courtney, you hit the nail on the head. Salted caramel is my absolute favorite, and I love Werther's Originals, so thank you, thank you. I remember when I first started watching these mystery box challenges, and I remember hearing Courtney say how she kept all of her note cards that came in each of the boxes. And I just thought that that was such a fun idea. And so Courtney, I am definitely and have been stealing your idea. I keep my note cards because it's always fun just to look back and see who sent you a box. And yeah. And so in this note, it says, Kelly, I love having you in this challenge. You always knock it out of the park. Thank you. I can't wait to see what you create. For the record, I think I went pretty easy on you. But, there's a but there. You may think differently when you open the challenge items. Oh my word. Happy crafting, my friend. Much love. Courtney. Okay, I am officially nervous because I have heard that Courtney can send some pretty odd items and it can be a bit challenging, but you know what? Hopefully I can do something with these items and I'm up for the challenge. Okay, so challenge item 1 here and challenge item 2. I'm gonna save those for last. She has sent me a 6-pack of the Crafter Square wood rings. Ooh, one of these candle holders. I love these. A nice ornament here. We have got one of the wood boxes, a stretched canvas, fishing net. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna need more than a couple days to ponder this. We've got some pearl beads, these fun holiday tags. This is an ornament, happy holidays. We've got a cute happy pumpkin season coffee cup plaque, one of the square wood plaques. Oh, okay, and a candle. Oh, that candle smells like, oh, it's Columbia coffee. Ooh, I love that. Yes, and a candle. Now for the challenge items. We've got challenge item 1 here. Really? A dog toy with the crinkle paper and the squeaker in it. Winnie's gonna come run and watch. That is so funny, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Challenge item 2. Now I've got to use these 2 items in the same DIY together. So this could be the challenging part, the part where maybe Courtney wasn't so nice to me. Will they be something that I can incorporate? Oh, okay, and rubber bands. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I already have something in mind for this. And so I'm gonna say that Courtney gave me some items that I can really work with, and I feel like there are some challenging items. And so I am excited to see what I come up with. I'm gonna ponder it for a couple days sleep on it as well. Along with this mystery box challenge, the twist. There is a twist. There is always a twist, right? And the twist would be incorporating a clothespin and pipe cleaner as well as the two challenge items. Now those two items, the clothespin and the pipe cleaner, don't have to be incorporated with the challenge items, but they do somehow have to be incorporated into a DIY. And so I think that this is gonna be a fun challenge, a fun box. I'm excited to see what I come up with. I'm gonna sleep on this because, as you have heard me say in the past, when I sleep, I get the most inspiration and most of my DIY ideas come to me then. And so I will see you back here in a couple of days, but to you, it's gonna be in just a flash. Jumping on into these mystery box DIYs, I'm gonna start off with this box that Courtney sent me, setting the lid aside, because for this one, we're just gonna use the box and these wood rings that she also sent me. I'm gonna hot glue these rings to the bottom part of this box. Yep, can you guess what I'm going with? These are gonna be wheels. These are perfect for that. Some nice hollow wheels, why not? Getting creative, thinking out of the box. Did I tell you? These are hot cocoa and cream DIYs and you're getting 10 of them today. So, yep, this is going to be a wagon. We needed 4 of the rings and they're gonna go just like so. I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna add, what is that called? It's not a handle. What is that? Somebody tell me, I am drawing a blank. Well, you know what I'm doing with this. I'm gonna use these popsicle sticks, add them here to the bottom because this is what's gonna attach to whatever's gonna pull the wagon. Yeah, that's it. And this wagon, well, it's gonna get a good couple coats of my rustic red that I make using some of Waverly's chalk paint in the color of crimson. And I'm gonna add just a bit of Hello Hobby's dark brown to rustic that red up a bit. Take the brightness out, mute it out. There is a color scheme for these DIYs and I am going with red, brown, and white, I believe. Yeah, that's what I'm going with, red, brown, and white. I wanted to use window clings, but it's still a bit early. My Dollar Tree has scarce Christmas stuff out right now, so I opted to use my Cricut, cut out some vinyl. This says marshmallows. So I've got marshmallows on each side and I've cut out, yes, look at how cute those are, right? So to this, I'm gonna use the netting that Courtney sent me. I cut a piece of it off to act as fillers, as a liner to my marshmallow wagon. Yeah, why not? It's hot cocoa and cream. So to this, on top of the netting, I'm gonna add some of these pom-poms, they're white ones. Only I felt like there was something missing. So I dug into my ink stash, got some of Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color of walnut stain. And I'm gonna add just a bit of this stain to what is, yes, my marshmallows so they look like they were toasted. Because why not? It's cute. It's those fine details. Look at how cute those are. Oh my goodness. I think this one might be my favorite DIY, but we'll see because I've got some cute ones for you. And this is DIY number 1, where I added stitching. Of course I did. We've got the lid to the box. Why not utilize it? I'm gonna give this a good couple coats using some of Hello Hobby's brown. Digging into my Christmas stash, I picked out one of these snowflake ornaments. This is a DIY ornament that you can get right now at Dollar Tree, and it's gonna get a good couple coats of some white chalk paint. I'm gonna cheat a bit. Before the second coat on this snowflake dries, I'm gonna take some of the faux snow at Dollar Tree and I'm gonna sprinkle it over my ornament. This is gonna act just like Mod Podge. It's gonna stick just the same. Save us some time. You all know I'm all about dimension, and so to the back side of this snowflake, I'm gonna add some of those wood beads because this is gonna help elevate it up off of the inside of this drawer. Now, I didn't worry about filling in where the llama was because I knew that this snowflake was gonna cover it up just fine, and this would be such a cute, fun piece to add what is going to be my hot cocoa tiered tray. To the top of this, I'm gonna add some pipe cleaner, but this is not where I'm using the twist of pipe cleaner. Oh, no, no. I'm just using pipe cleaner because I wanted to add a decorative handle to this and I wanted it to stand upright. I'm gonna cover the pipe cleaner with this fun red and cream gingham ribbon that I just feel screams hot cocoa, and it's the colors that I'm using, so why not do it? And I feel like it was missing something and stitching was not gonna do it. And so when I held up this ribbon to the edge of it, I thought, you know what, self, this is the perfect finishing touch to frame out this box, adding the perfect decorative look to it. Look at how cute that is. It screams my hot cocoa and cream colors. Next up, Courtney sent me this extra large plastic ornament. So to this ornament, it's gonna get a good coat or two of some chalk paint, and I am using a sponge dabber to apply it for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want brush strokes, and two, by adding, or I guess using the sponge dabber to apply the paint, it's going to give it texture. Yeah, I was adding texture to this because this ball needs texture, because why not? Wait until you see what I do with this. It is so stinking cute. I'm gonna add first a cute vinyl to this that says hot cocoa weather. Do you know where I'm going with this? Oh, just wait for it. It's so cute. I am using a brown vinyl because, yes, the colors, remember, are brown, red, and white. Around the brown vinyl, I am going to add some Mod Podge, kind of framing out that vinyl because this is going to be a snowball. How cute is that? So once I've completely added or covered, I guess I should say, this ornament ball with Mod Podge, I am gonna go in with that faux snow, add that to it, and it is going to be adorable. And I did add a bit of the ribbon right around the neck of the ornament just to disguise it. Next up, we've got these tags. This was an ornament. I went ahead and disassembled the tags, took them apart, and I'm gonna give these a good coating of some white chalk paint as well. And surprise, surprise, again, using my Cricut, I cut out some brown vinyl that says hot chocolate. Now, I wanna kind of stack these. So to do that, on the back side, I'm just gonna use a jumbo popsicle stick and place it right on the seam right here, connecting what I'm gonna call the two tag plaques. Digging into my stash, I went looking for these cute mugs. Dollar Tree had these a couple of months ago. I picked a few packs up. Turns out they're gonna be perfect for this themed hot cocoa tray that I'm doing using these mystery box items. Thank you, Courtney. This mug is going to get a nice good coating of some brown. Then I decided just to add a bit of detail with some white vinyl. And here on the edge, I'm gonna place this mug, just trying to disguise the uneven plaques, I guess. This definitely needs some of my stitching, so I'm gonna go in with some of that rustic red and add some stitching to this tag sign. Yeah, it's so cute. I'm so not done though. Wait until you see how I finish this off. The top of this mug needs some whipped cream, right? And so to add whipped cream, I'm just gonna go to my go-to method of using some of Dollar Tree's caulking by Tool Bench. It is perfect for this. It dries hard, it adds texture, and it gives the illusion and the look of whipped cream. So just by doing a dabbing motion, yep, I'm gonna achieve just that. Where there's hot cocoa and whipped cream, there must be sprinkles, right? I had some red sprinkles in my cabinet, so that's what I'm using. Such a fun piece to add to a hot cocoa tiered tray. Next up, this mug plaque. Now I wanted to get rid of the front, the paper on the front, the decorative paper on the front. When I peeled it up, I realized there was a misprint. How funny is that? And so they had just put a new print right over the mishap that they had. Oh well, I'm gonna go in with some white chalk paint, give this a good couple coats of paint, because after I realized I couldn't really get the paper up, it was gonna make more of a mess than I wanted to deal with. I just figured it'd be easier to put in an extra coat than try and sand and even out this plaque. Yep, that's the story and I'm sticking to it. Now for those challenge items that Courtney sent me, the rubber bands and the dog toy. Well, the fabric on the dog toy is perfect for this theme that I'm going with. So I decided just to cut it apart, utilize the fabric of the dog toy. I'm gonna hot glue it onto the front of this plaque, kind of making a decorative, what is that, mug holder? That's what I'll call it, why not? Once I got it on, I thought that it was super cute, but I needed to utilize those rubber bands. Those rubber bands, I figured that they would be perfect for the lid of my cup, adding texture. Why not? Wait until you see how cute this turned out. I was kind of surprised at how good it looked when I was done. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of felt like I was stretching when it came to this, but then once it came together and it was done, I thought, how fun and cute was this? These rubber bands were perfect for the lid, really gave it that feel and that look of the lid of a lid, and added texture to it as well. So it was a win-win. As I was looking at the front of this, I was feeling like the edges of the fabric needed a finishing touch. So again, I dug into my ribbon and pulled out this rickrack. It is black. I initially was going with black for this, I guess, DIY. But as I was doing it, I really liked the piece itself, but thought it wasn't going to go with the tray. And so once I got all of my pieces on, I did decide to go in with some brown paint and make it work, make it fit into my theme. Why not paint rubber bands? Why not paint rickrack? And to the front of this, I'm gonna use just a regular vinyl, not a heat transfer vinyl, just a regular vinyl, and it's gonna stick to the fabric. Ah, yes, perfect. But I feel like it can look even better with just a bit of my stitching. Adorable. Now for this amazing smelling candle. Yeah, smells just like coffee. I'm gonna melt this down in my oven. Then I'm gonna take one of these adorable mini mason jars and I am going to pour this melted down candle into this mason jar. I'm transferring it from one glass to another glass. I pulled out the wick. It wasn't quite melted, but that's okay. It's gonna weight it down and keep that wick in place. I'm gonna let this solidify. Once it's good and solid, look at that. We are good to go with a cute mason jar candle, but we're not done because it needs to suit our tray. So I'm gonna go in with some of that rustic red and give this a good coat of that. As an embellishment, I'm gonna add a super cute brown vinyl. And you can see off to the side that I painted the mason jar lid, gave it some stitching. To the top of this lid, I'm gonna add some caulking for whipped cream. And what's great about this is we can keep the lid on and it looks like a cup of hot cocoa, or I can still unscrew the lid and utilize this as a candle. I'm gonna take just a little snippet of a paper straw that doesn't match right now, I know. You're gonna wanna put this into the caulking while it's still wet. And while that caulking is still wet, we wanna add some sprinkles to this. Once we've got that done, we are good to go ahead and paint our straw brown. Okay, this one might be my favorite. We'll see. Now I've got the wood plaque. What am I gonna do with this? Well, start off by giving it a good coating of some white paint. I've still got some of that red gingham ribbon, so I'm gonna go ahead and frame this plaque out with that. Now to use the mystery box twist that Courtney came up with, a pipe cleaner and a clothespin. I'm gonna disassemble my clothespin and it's gonna get a good coating of some brown paint. To this clothespin, I am going to add the pipe cleaner up here at the top, just like so. Yep, I bet you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna take a smaller piece that I've folded and kind of made look like a V, and I'm gonna add that to one side, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. You know where I'm going with this. I am making a clothespin reindeer. I had some googly eyes in my stash that are gonna work perfect for that. So I'm gonna add those as well. How cute are these? And they are so easy to do. Perfect way to utilize a clothespin and pipe cleaner, right? I guarantee there are other creators that are doing this challenge that probably did the same thing. And for the nose, I figured I'd take one of these berries off because it was sitting right there. I had it on hand, so why not? It's gonna work. It's the perfect size. Yes, look at how cute that is. And this reindeer clothespin is gonna go on the plaque, and this is gonna serve as a picture holder, or in my case, a recipe card holder. But I felt like it was a little bit bare, and since this is going on my hot cocoa tiered tray, I decided to add a vinyl to the center of this as well. Now, for those of you who want to do some of these DIYs but don't have a Cricut, I say hold out and wait for the window cleans to be in stock at your Dollar Tree and use those because they'll be perfect. On the back of this, because I want it to stand up, I'm going to use some Jenga blocks and hot glue them just like you see me doing here. Okay, I really love this. Such a fun piece to hold those recipe cards. Courtney also sent me this mini stretch canvas that I am going to utilize for the wood that was stretching the canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it. And using one of the longer sides of the wood and the shorter, I'm gonna hot glue it together just like this. There is no cutting of wood needed in this. Then I'm gonna take the last long piece of wood and I'm gonna hot glue it onto that smaller piece, just like so, making this. See that? What is this gonna be after I painted it brown? Yes, a Scrabble tile holder. Is that what it's called in Scrabble? That's what I'm calling it. And using these Scrabble tiles that you can get at Dollar Tree, I'm gonna spell out the word cocoa. This was just a bit too plain, feeling like it needed a little something. Typically, I probably would have added some stitching, but because I have this adorable ribbon and it seems to go so perfectly with the theme, that's what I'm gonna add to this piece. And okay, I'm gonna add a snowflake too, because why not? Because I have them. This gold candle holder, well, it's the perfect shape. The perfect shape for a Christmas tree, only I need to remove the top of this. Yep, that's gone. Now I can take some of Dollar Tree's Christmas tree garland, wrap it around this, and it's gonna act like a styrofoam wood that's in the shape of a Christmas tree, only it's not. It was a gold candle holder. Why not? My hot cocoa tray needs a Christmas tree. To this tree, I'm gonna add a full roll of the berry garland that you can get right now at Dollar Tree. Pick them up because they are adorable and such a fun addition to so many DIYs. It's working perfect for this one. I want my tree to look wintry and fun, and so an easy way to do that is to take a paintbrush with some white paint and just kind of brush it along the tips, giving my Christmas tree that snowy white look. And this black and white gingham bow, it was added to the ornaments that I disassembled and made the sign that said hot chocolate, and so I thought it would be perfect to finish off the top of my Christmas tree with. You can't have a Christmas tree without Christmas tree lights, so I'm gonna add some of these LED lights to it, and it'll be the perfect finishing touch to my hot cocoa tiered tray Christmas tree. And there we have it. How fun is that? A hot cocoa themed tiered tray using the items from this mystery box challenge that Courtney sent to me. I think it's fun to take items that you have in your stash that maybe you don't know what to do with, repurpose them, and make a fun tiered tray. I say make a hot cocoa tiered tray, because why not? I'm going to say that this was a fun mystery box. Were there some challenging items? There most definitely was. Thank you, Courtney, for sending me my box and challenging me. It was definitely a fun box to play with. I can't wait to head on over to Kristen's channel to see what she came up with the items that I sent her. You can click on her video right over here and it'll take you right to her, or you can click on the playlist in the description box below where you will see all of the creators' challenges, their mystery boxes. So I say pop some popcorn, put your feet up, and binge watch these mystery box challenges because you may get some inspiration from them. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, because I'm trying to. Bye for now, everybody.